Yo, there you go. What's good? I just learned outside that LFG has been rebranded as well, and now it means Lisbon is fucking good. That's what I just learned. I love it. I love it. Super stoked to be here. I just got introduced, so I'll go straight in around this new thesis. Let me see. Are we working? Oh, no. There you go. Thank you. So I want to make one thing clear to you guys before I start, which is my promise, which is that everything I know, everything I say, and everything I advise is based on things I have done, right? So I'm coming out of my own experiences. And the story you'll see now, oh, this is this is not my most updated slide. So I don't know what exactly happened, but we're going to go with it. The story you'll see now is based on my experience as an advisor, and also what we're going to be doing here today is telling the future of Web3, a story of the future of Web3. So I also have been advising triple A Web3 founders and the world's largest brands. As you see, who the fuck's that guy with the pink beanie on? I've been working with Adidas, with Salesforce, with Unilever, with Volkswagen Group, with Porsche, Cupra, and a bunch of others. Within these last 3.5 years, trying to get them to understand and get into our industry, try to get to see what we have seen and to bring that in. But the biggest problem we still have is that majority of the words still, you know, guys, I need that to be a video that, is that playable, please? Getting rugged on stage, let's go. Yeah, so that should be a video. If that's not a video, we need to go back because that's the core message of my talk. It's a Google Live link that I've shared, so you guys should be using the latest, not an offline one, otherwise most of my talk's gonna get it's not gonna work. Huh? I got the video, yeah. If you guys can give me maybe a 5 minutes break and I come back on stage. Does that work? Because it's literally all of it. Oh, fuck yeah, so let's go, okay. Okay, there you go. So this needs to work again. Sorry guys, you see. Bro, let's just rerun it. I just can't do it. Let's just rerun it. We're gonna rerun. Sorry for that. You see, I'm getting live rugged. No, we need to rerun it. We need to run it. We need to rerun it. Yeah, just start it again. Like I need the things to be working for me to talk. I cannot talk like that. Sorry, just yeah. Huh? I just needed this updated. This is not the latest presentation. That's what I'm saying. I'm really sorry for that, but it just gets me in a really weird spot because I cannot tell my story. Just take 5 minutes, we come back, we figure out. Okay. All right. Such a shame. So, the story I'm trying to convey is that the world is seeing us like that, right? So everybody's looking at us and essentially seeing, you know, BitConnect and FTX and Luna crashes. And if that wasn't enough, if that wouldn't have turned enough people away from where we are at, we fully committed to making this really fucking hard to understand. Right? So what we say in our industry is essentially stuff like that. We provide a decentralized storage where anyone can store or retrieve data securely on a peer-to-peer network. The centralized Oracle network enables smart contracts on any blockchain to securely interact with external data feeds. Automated market maker that facilitates decentralized by trading, allowing anyone to be a liquidity provider. Earn variable, algorithmically determine interest rates on crypto assets by supplying them to decentralized liquidity pools. What? What? What are we talking about? I don't even understand it. I've been in this industry since 2017. A lot of times I go to DeFi clients, they want to work with me, and they start explaining what they do. I'm like, I just don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're talking about. So, and if that was still not enough, to make it even worse, that's how we're presenting Web3. That's Web3. The fucking Wild West, right? So it's time we grow the fuck up. It's time we break the echo chamber. What we think people care about is blockchain running 0.2 seconds faster, decentralized consensus mechanisms, hyper-secure, zero-knowledge cryptographic algorithms. Truth is, nobody gives a fuck. What people really care about is, here's me getting rugged again, instant and seamless experiences, products that make their lives easier, feeling safe and understood. We need to get out of the jar and once for all understand that tech is the equalizer, not a point of difference. I'll say it again. Tech is an equalizer, not a point of difference. I know we love the tech, but it's time to let it go. We are all celebrating that, right? 10 million active users is crazy. Web3 is everywhere. Everywhere I go, Web3. People are talking about Web3 everywhere. And crypto, bro, you just see we have the first crypto president. 560 million people in crypto now. But that's the internet. 5.5 billion users. So that's cute. That's cute. The TLDR is we are not winning. And if we keep going down that path, this utopian playground we've built will never reach its full potential. There's a beautiful world waiting for us. But in order to get there, we must go upstream. We need to speak to people's hearts and minds. We must give them an emotional reason to care. We need one that connects their hearts and minds. And the only way we're going to get there is telling stories. Stories so powerful that others become them. So how does that fit in the tech world? Because of course, if you're Adidas or if you're All Blacks, it's very easy for you to convey that message. But wait a minute. Salesforce. Market Benya insight was that he saw a groundbreaking opportunity on the potential for business to operate entirely in the cloud, freeing them from costly, complex software. The challenge he found was that this vision was bold, but very far from obvious. Back then, cloud was not a thing, and nobody understood the transformative power of it. Why it mattered is because Mark knew that if business could see what he saw, a future without traditional software, they would never look back. But first, he had to make the invisible visible. So here's 5 story steps that I use with my clients on how we get people to see the unseen. The first one, we need to present then an undeniable change. So what is the undeniable change in the world that has happened that nobody can deny, right? COVID happened. Nobody can deny it didn't, right? It did. So things on that nature. How do we find that within our product, within our industries? Their version of that was the rise of the cloud computing. This technology was faster and more flexible than the current software technology, and that traditional software couldn't compete with modern cloud. So when you look at this, and I got to see this chart the first time, I was like, huh, Web 1, Web 2, Web 3. We're not too far from it then, right? The second one, which that's my rugged slide as well, because it should be 2 there. Define the enemy. Who are we against and what we are for? So in their case, their enemy was traditional software. It's clunky, costly, and limits growth. Old systems hold business back from innovating. Salesforce no software message challenged the status quo, presenting conventional software as outdated and inefficient. They literally get someone dressed like that on a stage at Dreamforce, which is their biggest ever event. The third one is showing them the promised land. So the promised land is, imagine a world where you connect seamlessly with customers anytime, anywhere. A future where businesses are agile and always accessible. And Salesforce did that and paint that picture by cloud-powered customer relationship that bring business closer to their customers. Who doesn't want that? Phones, cars, everything's connected, and you're connected with your customer, and you understand exactly their needs anytime. And the fourth one is that they presented a counter movement. So now we have an enemy. Now there is a promised land. What can we offer you? And the counter movement essentially became their value proposition. Meet the customer success platform, your gateway to the future. Empower your business to thrive with Salesforce as your trusted tool. Salesforce pointed their platform as the essential tool to unlock new customer-centric possibilities. There's no tech talk. Nobody's saying, this cloud system, nobody knows how the cloud works, but we use it every day. It doesn't matter. And here's how they presented their offering for their devs and for people that become essentially the ones building on top of their applications. Super juicy. So the fifth and last one is to build a movement. Now you've got all of that covered, you understand your enemy, you show the promised land, you presented your product, and now we're going to build a movement. So the way they did that is that they stated that they're building a movement in a new era together with allies across industries. They invited people to collaborate with them and to partner to build a better future. And Salesforce started uniting customers, partners, and stakeholders to be a part of a community driving transformation through the cloud technology. So I'm sure you guys have seen that before. You often see CEOs, CMOs just talking about it. And they became the heroes because Salesforce's role is to empower heroes to get where they want to get. It's not that they are the hero. In branding, the customer is the hero, not the product. And in Web3 right now, Web3 is the hero, not the customer. So it's time for us to move Web3 from myth to reality. And it's time to make people see the unseen, what we have seen and they didn't. It's time for us to leave a mark. My job is to turn visionaries into history makers. You wanna make history, baby? Let's fucking go. Thank you very much.